Everything is mobile in our world. We're fast food. You have a smartphone in your hand when you're making that fast food decision. So if it doesn't show up in mobile, we don't do it. So everything we do, that's one of the filters, is it has to actually be readable or consumable across a mobile platform. You'll always have issues around deliverability. You always have issues around a measurement to make sure that you're actually reaching the people that you intend to reach. But I would say overall, our challenge is more about being contextually relevant, about actually delivering a message in a space that people want to consume. And I think we've gotten pretty good at that, but there are some brands that are really, really good at that. You look at the Under Armours, the Nikes, the Patagonias, the Starbucks. These companies are really good at having a distinct and fitting voice for individual platforms, and really that's what we strive to be. We strive to be a little bit more like Neil Patrick Harris and a little less like a stilted brand that's 50 years old. So that's our biggest challenge. You have that smartphone in your hand when you're making decisions. So we look at search, we look at traffic and time of day for traffic, we look at what are people trying to consume when. An example I'll give you is about 3 years ago, we did some serious website analysis and found people were actually heavily researching nutrition in the morning right before lunch. Now, we sell cheeseburgers. We sell a lot of salads too, but we sell cheeseburgers. So that was a bit of a surprise for us that people were so interested in that information. It actually led us to redesign our website and create a mobile app that's built on, I want to consume X number of calories for lunch, and these are the meals I can have. So we do use kind of consumer behaviors, real-time behaviors, to understand what do consumers want from us, how should we speak to them, and ultimately how should we position our products so hopefully they're interested in our brand. The big advantage of mobile is it is fast decision making. You don't use your mobile device to do extensive research typically. If you're thinking about a European vacation, you're probably going across multiple devices over a long period of time. If you're trying to decide at 11:30 what you want at 11:50 to have for lunch, you're probably pulling your smartphone out of your pocket. So for us, it's really about an urgency and a need to find information very quickly that's going to sway your decision, hopefully towards our brand. So really it's about that instantaneous decision making. It's kind of like the items at the end of the checkout at Target, right before you get to the register. That's what mobile is for us. It's that last kind of line of personal connection to help you make a decision. So I think the biggest, coolest thing going on right now is actually it's changing the world around the smartphone. For a long time, it was about squeezing everything in the real world into the smartphone. Now it's actually changing the real world to fit the lifestyle that the smartphone affords. So you're seeing things like us. We have a market right now active with mobile ordering, where you place your order on your smartphone. When you show up to the restaurant, either the drive-thru or walking in, the Bluetooth in your phone tells us you're there, so we start making your food. You don't have to wait in line. You don't have to pull out your wallet. You can literally just wait until your name is called, which is about the time it takes you to walk to the counter typically, and your food's ready to go. So actually changing the physical experience in retail locations that have been built for 50, 100 years to cater to things like lines and processes is very exciting, and it's going to open up a lot of opportunities for brands to rebuild and rethink how they're positioned, and I think it's also going to open up a lot of opportunities for consumers to improve their daily lives. For us, it's really about, are we providing information or a piece of content that is truly adding value, or are we just annoying you? Our primary philosophy is we want to assist you. We don't want to be a jerk. We want to make sure that we're providing you something that's of value. So a difference would be, let's say you're at a health club and we serve you a message about the sourcing of our salad ingredients. That's different. All of a sudden we know you have a certain set of goals in life, and maybe this information helps you make decisions about where you go for lunch that day, for example. So the smartphone is a hugely crucial part of someone's life, and we know that you can use advertising or any communications across a smartphone to impact people's decisions. The question becomes, what's the responsible way to do that so you're not actually making the experience worse for the user? And from a brand's or an advertiser's perspective, what are methods to measure that so we can get a fair share of allocation to budget and ultimately impact the brand in a more meaningful way?